Hi and welcome to the Shoe Rainer Drawing School, and today I'm going to kind of walk you through the thought process of making a cool kind of signature logo, and I've been asked to do this by pinkierockspeace on YouTube, so I chose the word pinky for a signature, and let's see how I came with it. Okay, let's not talk about it, let's do it. Okay, well, we're going to need a pen and a pencil and an eraser, and we might not need the eraser actually, we'll see how it goes. Now, cool signatures. Now, I've been asked by my YouTube friend pinkierockspeace to show how to do a cool signature, which is really difficult. And they said kind of like the way I do mine. So, well, I can only kind of think about it. Well, what I would start off doing is I would go like that. You see, my handwriting is really atrocious, right? But I would kind of look at that and I would just play with it. And I think that's the secret with sort of signatures and things. And I'm kind of thinking, okay, pinky. I don't like the way the K is breaking into the top of the P there. So I think if I kind of go up here, I'm going to need to get the K on the outside of the thing. Do I want to put the I dot the I don't know, that looks a little kind of odd. Let me think. So I'll go pinky, and there, see, I've got a kind of a Z shape going on in there. If I think about that, you just have to play. I think that is the secret, and thinking about trying to get this K out from there. I don't know, I'm starting to think you just have to play with it, I think, is the secret. Pinky, does that, trying to get that, should I actually bother trying to get that shape around like that? I wonder what other things. I think you kind of need a kind of a kind of thing underneath it to make it cool. How are we doing for time? 2 minutes, that's pretty good. Goodness, I feel like I've been in this for a long time. Let me think. What I could do is, if I get the P coming up at an angle, then I can get the K in there like that. So if I think, right, if I think about how that pinky like that, and then I've got to get the P right over, and I could bring it back. So actually getting a kind of a curve, if I get a kind of a curve to the whole thing, that starts looking quite cool. I think I need the line going right up like that to turn that into a P, because it wasn't quite sure, didn't quite look right. I quite like that idea. So what I'm going to do is I'll do a bit of penciling. I'm making this up as I go along. I hope you can tell that. I'm going to have put a slight curve in there. Okay, and I'm going to want to have the I and the N and a K and an I and an E. So you're wanting the angles to kind of change as you're going around a bit. So then I can have the P there, which means then I can get it going above the K, and that leaves a room for an I there, and that should go kind of up there, and then let's have a zigzag down underneath. Okay, so let's have something like that. I think you kind of want to get a I think this pen might be running out. you want to have, what am I going to say? I don't know. Do you know, I am so tired. I have been visiting schools and libraries and things, and my brain is not really working very well. I think I'm doing quite well here, considering I've been telling stories and drawing and doing all sorts of things. Actually, I did a really amazing thing with some reception year children who are about 5 years old, and I wanted to do some drawing with them, and they hadn't got any paper or pencils. So, oh, never mind. And then, but they did have little whiteboards, dry whiteboards, and which were about, 10 inches by 8 inches, something like that. And that was amazing, because instead of having to tell them to draw very lightly in pencil, like I tell you to do, and then rub it out afterwards, they could just do all the construction lines and then lick their fingers and erase them, which was really brilliant. How is this starting to look? Now we're going up to 5 minutes now. So I think to make it cool, you're going to need a kind of a zigzag underneath. So how is that looking? I bet this isn't dry. So I'm going to dry this with my hairdryer, because I put quite a lot of ink on there. And if I just erase it, the pencil, then I know it's going to get a bit, we're going to get ink splattered all over the place, and we don't want to do that. So make sure it is absolutely dry. Rotring Tikky graphic pens, they do dry quite quickly. It's the wrong pen. Hang on, I'm just going to shake some more ink into it. There, that's flowing better. I think the pencil was kind of making it slip over the paper. There, maybe give it a little bit of kind of a round edges, something like that. I think that's kind of the best that I could do for a kind of a cool signature logo kind of thing in a short time. I think the secret is, especially if you want a signature email, is to write out your signature again and again and again. Draw it fast, draw it italic, draw it backwards, forwards, in a curve, and all sorts of things, and just see what happens, and look for shapes. Like you can see something happens there. You can see there was a kind of a progression going on here, and this is just a kind of off the top of my head with the word pinky, and that's about the best that I'm going to do, I think. So I hope you like that. If you did, keep coming back to the Shoe Rainer Drawing channel on YouTube, and don't forget to subscribe, and go to www.shoe-tube.com, which is my own website where you can see these videos in schools and libraries. And in the meantime, keep practicing, keep doing your signature, sign a load of checks, and does anybody do checks anymore? I don't know, it's all credit cards, isn't it? Okay, and keep drawing, keep practicing, keep coming back. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.